Tanya Wildt is a descendant of the first German families to farm in Washtenaw County nearly 200 years ago. But she learned about agriculture from the farmers she worked with to write articles for heritage newspapers that included the Manchester Enterprise and the Ypsilanti Courier. Tanya's visits to operations like the Weedmeyers taught her the many uses of soybeans, the value of a good pair of boots, and why farmers do what they do.
From the very first days that she started working for Heritage, she really showed an interest in agriculture and dedicated herself to really learning about agriculture issues and the whole farming community. So she was not only dedicated to covering the Farm Bureau issues and events, she really dedicated herself to the entire farming community. Her coverage covered not only conventional farming, but organic farming, the Washtenaw County Food Hub startup, local food systems, farm-to-school movement, and the partnerships between farm to restaurants, and also legislative issues. For 2 years in a row, she had an agricultural insert, an 8-page insert in the papers, and that was a first for Heritage. But I think probably one of the most important things she covered was the United States Department of Labor when they proposed changes to the child work laws. She did a complete article, and a very balanced article, about what that would mean, how people could get involved. She explored the issue, but then she also visited a farm family who had kids who would be directly affected by that. And I think that coverage was probably one of the best articles that she did.
Tanya gained the respect of the ag community by listening to the farmers she wrote about and making sure her readers got the facts.
The article was, I got Soil Conservation Farmer of the Year for Washtenaw County, and she wrote all about how I conserve ground, how I put in waterways, how I put in a dike system for chemicals, how I do a lot of no-tilling for soil erosion. Everything I said she wrote down. She didn't fabricate anything. She did a very good job of the article.
Someone recently asked me what happened to our Adopt a Farm program and did we still have one. And at that time I said that we had a reporter that had adopted an entire county of farms. And that's really how I think Tanya approached her job. And she did it with dedication, she did it with a curiosity of learning, but she was also very professional.
For her coverage of agriculture in Washtenaw County, Tanya Wildt of Heritage Newspapers receives the 2012 Michigan Farm Bureau Communicator of the Year for print.